Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3 on my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to get on here and talk about making the switch to safer products, what that kind of looks like. I know it can be scary, and talk about an app and a nonprofit organization that helps us as consumers navigate the scary waters of the products in the shelves today. So, there are thousands and thousands of products on the shelves with thousands and thousands of chemicals. So it's pretty overwhelming to A, make a decision on something that we want to use, and B, if that product is safe or not. So really, we're kind of left with a who do we trust kind of attitude, and just if it's on the shelves, you kind of want to assume that those companies are trustworthy. Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. And greenwashing and cleanwashing, as they say, is becoming more and more prominent in the industry because as consumers, we're demanding better products with safer ingredients, and it's making a lot of money right now. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. So, when we have better ingredients, customers also want more transparency in their products and the companies that they buy from. But like I said, sadly, that's not always the case because there are no regulations on terms like green or natural or clean. Even organic, I don't think on cosmetics is very regulated. So with that, companies can basically put any ingredient they want in a product and label it natural, have the marketing and the advertising look natural and clean, and it's all a scheme to have us buy it and for them to make money. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with this. And when I started this switching over to clean beauty journey of my own, I was really overwhelmed, and thankfully there are tools that can help us as consumers make better decisions without us having to do all the research and know exactly which ingredients are harmful or not. So there is hope, and there is an organization called the EWG, which stands for the Environmental Working Group, and they have the nonprofit that uses like the power of information to protect human health and also the environment. And they do a ton of research and testing of products. And they have a lot of different scales depending on the types of products you're looking at. So one of them is food scores, which is basically scoring your food that you buy at the grocery store on its safety. And also the one that we're most concerned with right now is called Skin Deep database, and that really focuses on personal care and cosmetics products. So the best part though is that there's an app on your phone. It is free. It's called Healthy Living. So I'm going to show you guys a little tutorial here. It's that green little EWG symbol. So if you open that up, let me get back to the main menu here. It looks like this. So it's Healthy Living, and then you can see that they've got the Skin Deep database and the Food Scores database on this app. And it's super awesome. It's easy to use. What I love about it most is that you can literally scan. So if you're at a grocery store, it'll open up your camera and you can scan products. And if they're in here, it will come up and show you what it is. If not, you can just type in the product name on here. And so what they do is it basically rates products on a scale of 1 to 10 on how safe it is to use. And the lower the number, the safer it is. And there's also an EWG certification that products can get, and that's basically like the gold standard. All products should be that. They're super safe and have a lot of regulation and research behind the ratings on those products. But Let's just do an example so I can kind of show you what the app looks like when you're searching for products. So I'm gonna we'll just do a mascara. Typical mascara, one that might not be. Okay, so here's Tarte, the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. And so this is what it looks like when you open up the app. So you're gonna have a little number bubble in the top corner, and it'll say 1 through 10, or it will be the circle with the EWG certification, which I'll show you in another product. But you can see that there's 3 different categories. So this database ranks safety on allergy, cancer, and developmental concerns. And then when you open the product, like if you go back here, so this will be like the average score, and that's what they give the product. But if you open it up, you can actually see all of the ingredients and what they're individually ranked. And the color will go from green to red, depending on how toxic it is. So then they usually list the worst ones at the top. So you can see that there's a couple ingredients in here that are marginal in safety, but on average, most of the ingredients are pretty good, so it gets a score of 2. Now, if we use Beautycounter, which are most of the products I use now, you can see that Beautycounter, almost all of their products are EWG certified. So that's pretty awesome. You know that you're getting a really safe and highly researched product. So let's see, their volumizing mascara, we'll just compare apples to apples here. You can see the EWG certification on the top corner there, and then the breakdown at the bottom. So kind of neat. Like I said, this app has been a lifesaver for me because, you know, at Beautycounter, we, my bangs are doing something today. Anyways, so Beautycounter's products are really highly researched and have really good ingredients, and Beautycounter prides itself on not putting any ingredients that may be questionable or harmful in our products. So our never list that we have is up to 1,800 ingredients, which is awesome. That's like the most over any sort of official scale. For reference, like the EU, European Union, bans 1,300 ingredients, I believe, or 1,400, which is pretty good. And if you don't know, the US only bans about 30 total. And some of that is just like a limiting, it's not like a full ban on ingredients. So it's kind of our goal is to raise awareness about that and advocate for change at the, you know, level of the government. So these products across all companies can be more regulated and safer for us to use, because, you know, I don't think it should be on the consumers to make these decisions ultimately. You know, we can do the research and we can kind of, you know, when you know better, you do better. And that's sort of the goal with Beautycounter. And that's why we're sharing all this information, not to make you buy our products. Obviously, you know, those are great options and they're high performing, just like the common brands that you know and love. But it's mostly to just get us to start thinking about the choices we make and how it can affect us in the long run, and how a lot of these ingredients in our products that we use every single day are really harmful. They can disrupt our hormones and our endocrine levels. They're known carcinogens. I mean, retinol is case in point. I mean, that is a known carcinogen and it is on Beautycounter's never list, yet, you know, the government, dermatologists, everyone recommends it as the best anti-aging ingredient. But there are other options and we can do better with that. So when you're, you know, thinking about making the switch to safer products, my recommendation is, you know, not all of us have the means to just do it instantly. You know, it's expensive and it takes time. But just think of the products that you use the most every single day and start with those. And then, kind of one at a time, start switching it over. If you have any questions about it, I am no expert by any means, but I am definitely a great resource for you to get some answers to things. And if you have any other suggestions on companies or products or things like that app that may help decipher, help us navigate through the crazy waters of the cosmetics industry, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share these videos. I'm trying to get more people to watch these. I know they're kind of rough and tough right now, but that's how it all starts, I guess. So thanks for watching, and subscribe to Capital B, The Light Beauty. Check in with you guys later. Bye.